it's going to be a short-lived experience because, you know, they'll feel it. So, some basic stuff. I'll teach you some concepts. Real basic, off of a scissor sweep. So you have the position here where I have the hand on the collar. I need to make sure that I set this hand deep enough, okay, that this hand is already a completed 50% for a potential X choke right here. That's how you know that your hand is deep enough. Typically when you get your hand deep enough, one thing that John Jock showed me is this. The curvature in your thumb knuckle, if you remove it right here, that's way worse. You feel how much worse that is? When he did that to me, it felt like he's already choking me with one hand. Okay, so when you set your hand here, if you want to give him a little bit extra juice, just remove that curve and turn it straight, because when you grip, you move it in here, see how much pressure that applies? It's a very good thing, because if you leave the curvature, it's comfortable, because it's like, you know, the neck's right here. So typically when you're here, oftentimes they're going to block the second hand with their right hand here, okay? Whether I grab the elbow or the sleeve, I like to grab the elbow because the sleeve is harder to reach. Whether you grab a sleeve or an elbow, right here, look. We're going to go scissor sweep. Here, you have a scissor sweep here. If he resists the scissor sweep, I can move my hips and move his arm across here. If he feels the scissor sweep coming and he begins to block it with the hand on the outside here, you have triangle arm lock here, okay? So you have three options. You have the sweep, you have basically an arm drag to the other side, you have a triangle depending on what their left hand is doing, and sometimes if you grab here and then you get here, you also have an arm lock from that position if you can swing your hips out, okay? So when you get this grip, make sure that you set it right up in there. And then from here, you feel that right there? I just don't like to do it because it kind of hurts right here. So let's say you have the sleeve, push here, like a sweep. If he pushes back, potentially an arm lock here, or because you have this control here, you have here. And then once you have control here, you can begin to already take his back, maybe even get here, as we did yesterday, maybe even get here. But the point is that you have basically four options from there. The first one you have to sell, and it's typically a setup, which is going to be walk it, the sweep right here. You get it, you get it. If the sweep does not work, then you transfer the weight, move the arm across, or you catch the sleeve here, swing it out, get the arm lock, and then for the triangle, it's when they begin to block your hip. So you're here, yeah. So even here, you could leave your hand inside the collar, you could finish, or just get to the hand and finish it off, all right? So just get that position, and then take the curvature out of that wrist. All right, let's go 1, 2, 3. And hip movement. This is key.